Okay, we have, the work I'm stood in front of now is Kathy Lanyange's Tunnel, which is a graphite drawing based on a trip down into the London sewer system, which was obviously a consequence of the kind of improved infrastructures as a result of Snow's work. Then we have some photographs by Bompas and Parr and a collaboration with a photographer, Thomas Brown, and a stylist, Lindsay Milne, which was about collecting the London's street smells and having them photographed in a cartographic kind of composition, which kind of related to the idea of miasma and people orientating themselves through the sense of smell. And then we have a video work by Pam Skelton, which kind of looks at the kind of cityscape of Soho and sort of weaving the historical and the contemporary and the scientific together.
I'm really interested in archives and the past, particularly when I can enter into the space of the past myself.
How would you describe the piece that you've produced?
I would describe it as taking a walk inside the photograph, alongside the early 19th century images. Snow's map of the cholera epidemic in 1854 bring those two times together. Of course, it's not our time, it's not 2013 times, and we're not looking at 1854, but we're looking back to what was very likely there in the 19th century. And the 20th century photographs are all pre-war, and so they kind of connect us. So I'm inviting people to enter the space or the different spaces, not one space of 1854, but to view the past from the present, and to see the intermediate state, the intermediate time of the early 20th century, perhaps in a different context, the context of being able to wander through it a bit like a ghost.
So as an artist, how do you find working with scientists on this kind of project?
Well, I think it's been interesting because I think that you don't often kind of cross with other disciplines, like people kind of stick in their own separate fields, so kind of opening up the possibility for people to have these kind of dialogues and stuff is kind of really fascinating. And something like with Anne Egbert's work upstairs and Chris, they've had like a really positive dialogue and they're already talking about ways they might work together in the future. So I think it's just really nice to kind of see kind of people come together and exchanging and collaborating. And